Welcome to the channel where the stars align and the bitches are fun.
Role play.
Hey guys, so we're finally back. We were supposed to release this like
A month ago.
literally a month ago, but some complications happened and I actually hated how the video turned out. So we are here again with better quality mics, a camera, everything. So
Yeah.
it's better anyways, but what are we gonna talk about today?
I think the word of the day is
Inconsistency.
I just think when you're inconsistent, nothing goes right in your life. And consistency is the key to life. If you're not consistent, what are you doing? I mean, we weren't consistent with this actually, so we really shouldn't talk shit.
But I'm consistent now though. I've been posting like a video like once a week.
I haven't, guys.
I think consistency is just like inconsistent. What, bitch? Inconsistency or consistency, whatever which way, is a big part of your life, whether you're in a relationship, friendship, or with yourself.
Yeah, let's be consistent with ourselves too.
Yeah, and that also falls into discipline and making sure you get your shit done. But I also feel like that involves like self-growth. Like I want to talk about that. I feel like I want to talk about it because I just feel like over the past, last year, because we are in a new year.
Yeah.
So happy new year.
2024.
Yeah. But last year I went through a lot, the 2022 going to 2023, and that past summer
was like crazy as
fuck. And I was literally a hot ass mess. Like
I think everyone was just on there like, I need to get my shit together.
And I was going through a spiral, and then I realized like I just need to
calm the
down, guys. Like, get my shit together. And I did, and I feel like I'm so like healed and I've grown so much in the past few months that I feel like I could just say anything. I feel like before, when I was going through my big ass breakup, I was swearing up and down. I was like, I'm healed, I don't care, like whatever. But I actually was not. Like I was so broken, and I was like going outside
to like get over it.
Literally, I was like going outside doing the most to get over it, to like make myself not think about it. Because if y'all know me personally, I do not go outside like that. Well, I still do, but like at the time, I did not go outside. I was going outside like every other day. Like,
it was fun though, guys. We had a blast,
and I feel like I learned so much through that because a lot happened. Like every time we went outside,
it was like we would like recap the next morning, and it would be like, did that really just happen? Like
it was so crazy, but it was like fun. But then at the same time, I'm like, bitch, what were you doing? Like
having a blast.
I was, and I feel like I needed that, but at the same time, I wish I would have gave myself time to like heal through what I was going through with my breakup and just with myself personally, because I feel like some people do, but I feel like nobody really talks about how much you can lose yourself in a relationship, whether it's healthy or not healthy. Yeah. Like I feel like I completely lost myself.
And I also think that like at a young age, it's easier to lose yourself because you don't really know yourself yet.
Like I feel like during the summer, I finally realized like, bro, like you just need to straight. I feel like I also was looking for love while still healing from my last.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Like I just need to drop everything and I need to focus on myself and focus on getting money. And then in the process, I also got closer to God and
Jesus.
And I feel like that really helped me too. Like I'm not even like a super religious person, but I feel like opening up my perspective on God and like trying to get closer with Him helped me so much, because it's just like I heard this thing on TikTok. It was like, if God put me through it, God will get me
out of it.
Yeah. I was just like, facts. I feel like I've been through like a lot, and then like in the moment I'm like, what the is actually going on? And I felt like I was never gonna get over like my little episode, but I did, and like I couldn't be more blessed right now. Like,
yes, it's the energy and the vibes are so different now from like when we were in high school.
I think that was another thing too, like the fact that I was still in
our high school was very toxic.
It was just
we had a very toxic environment for high school.
Did. And
I think it was more so like the bitches just didn't like us. But who gives a
I don't know. Like I feel like now I don't care because like, I have my little small group of people, and I just love everybody
Now you
around
don't.
me.
I think you meant like you never cared.
I didn't
Cause like
ever.
who cares?
Yeah,
There's
I
always
just
gonna
never.
be like you.
It is, and everybody's always gonna have their opinion about you. I feel like my biggest advice about anything in the world is just to not give
Yes.
because at the end of the day, it's always gonna be something.
You have to like train your feelings to not give a fuck. When it's time to care, you should also know how to care.
Yeah.
So do it to like a minimum. Like people talk shit about you, I don't care. Like you just have to. I
No,
don't
honestly,
care.
because everybody's gonna have their own opinion. Everybody's their own person. Like it is what it
Yeah,
is. You only have one life, and life is short. Like do
it's
what
very
you
short.
want. Honestly.
But inconsistency in relationships is very disgusting. Let's really get into it. Like
Let's.
it's disgusting. Like why do I'm not even gonna say men. Why do we as a generation act so freaking inconsistent with each other?
I feel like this generation of love is so
So
up. Like it's just
I always say that I want a man from the 90s.
a
But like a
man that's
90s
90s
kind of love.
vibe.
Like, oh my god,
Ooh!
never had one of those.
I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm at a place where I'm really just not looking for love. But I
Yeah.
also wouldn't mind if somebody just like came and we just like,
Took me off my feet a little
yeah.
bit.
I'm just like in a place where I'm just like so like in
Into
love.
me.
Yeah, like in love with myself that I don't really care to be in love with somebody else right now. Honestly, truthfully, and genuinely.
I'm more so in a space where I'm single now. So like hello, knock knock. Bitches, the door is open. Like don't play. The door is
I
open.
feel I can't believe I've been single for a whole year.
I can't believe I've been in a relationship for 10 months.
I like you know what I can't believe you know what I hate
No.
that I was like I hate that like I hate the whole like doing girlfriend or boyfriend things and you don't have the title
True.
because
I
I
feel
feel
like the
like
title does make a
I
difference.
did that for like 5 months
Yeah.
and it was just like then for them to just go say at the end of the day well we're not together oh okay
Oh, good night.
like what do you mean
So I was doing that for no reason.
it's just I just will never I always am like I wish I regret everything that but then
I don't regret anything.
now that I'm looking back at it I'm like I don't regret a single thing because
Everything is a
now
learning lesson.
literally now I know what I want now I know what I need now I know what I will accept and will not accept and will not tolerate so it's just like
I feel like I'm more so in a space where I know the energy that I crave. If you have badass energy, I just can't do it. It's only like so much a person can like actually take from someone else to the point where it's like, oh my god, like your energy is so bad. And I feel like people think that about me too. So it's like
I mean like
I feel like everyone's gonna think like, okay, she's not the best person or he's not the best person. So everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But if I personally feel like, all right, I cannot take your energy, I'm not gonna keep putting myself in a situation where the energy's bad. Cause like you are what you are around, pretty much. Like
yeah
if you surround yourself with negative energy, you're gonna become a negative Nancy. If you surround yourself with bosses and makers, you're gonna get money. Like
no but facts 'cause I feel like the like I feel like the people around you definitely like whether you want to admit it or not because like I feel like a lot of people like when like you talk to them about talk about this topic with certain people they're
mm-hmm.
like oh like I would never be like my friend or whatever
You're a
but like
liar.
honestly
Like
you'll like pick up certain habits from them without
mm-hmm.
even noticing it so who you're around like you could definitely pick up
Yeah.
what they're doing and then some people they don't like some people are really
Just their
just
own person.
yeah and I love that for them but like some people you really could pick up the habits and it's just like now you just look
Like your
crazy
friend.
yeah and it's just okay
Whatever.
yeah but no honestly I feel like self-growth is also like looking at your circle and who's around you like
Yeah,
is
you have to
that
eliminate certain people to
yeah
grow.
like is that the person that you really need or want in your life is that person doing you any good is that person
Yeah.
doing you more harm than they should be like it's like I had to learn how to do that too, because me, I will forgive and forgive and forgive and give chance after chance after chance until like I reach my breaking point and then I just go off on that person, or I'm just like,
I just can't talk to you anymore.
yeah. And it's just, I had to cut off a few people because I'm like, you, and it's nothing wrong with it. Like, it's just like, it is what it is. We're growing up, all of us, and then it's just like, you're just not the person for me anymore. And I really hate when bitches act like it's like beef because y'all are not friends no more. It will never be beef unless you did like some
grimy ass
yeah,
shit to
like
me.
where it had to be beef. But I just like, I feel like we too old for that. Like, it does not have to
Yeah.
be beef. It's just we are not friends no more, and that is that. It is what it is.
I don't like your energy.
And that's that. Like, you're just not the person for me no more, or we outgrew each other, or you just some stuff that I do not agree with, or you did shit that hurt me, and therefore we cannot be friends no more. I also hate when like bitches swear like you're talking shit because you're telling them what they did.
That's not talking shit. That's me telling the truth.
I'm saying, like I feel like I was watching this one TikTok. People were like, and she was saying the same thing. She was like, she was like, if somebody asks me like my experience with you or what happened or what you did to me, and I'm telling them what you did to me, it's not me talking shit. It's me telling them my experiences with you as a person. And then like people in the comments were like, no, that's just you just trying to spread beef and spread shit. And I'm like, okay, like everybody has their own opinions, but I just feel as though if you're going out your way to tell somebody what happened, or like, oh, this bitch did this, that, I feel
like,
okay,
bitch, you're never gonna guess this just
yeah,
happened.
okay,
That
like,
is fucking talking
that's
shit.
talking shit. Like, now you're doing that. But if somebody asking you what happened,
oh, like what happened with you and so and so, oh, well, you know, this happened and this happened. That's not talking shit.
But like, I feel like with me, I also have mixed feelings. So I feel like if you're like doing the most while you're saying it, because I feel like when people ask me what happened with certain people, I just be like,
you keep it to a little minimum. Like,
I just be like, we're not friends no more. So I guess I could see how people feel like if you're going into detail, you're talking shit. Mm-hmm. But then some people just like to overshare. Like, some people are like that. I just don't see it as I just don't see it as talking shit because I'm just like, you
did it to me.
Yeah. But me, I'm just like, I don't be having energy. I just be like, we're just not friends anymore, or we're just not together anymore. Whatever it is, like we're not like this.
We're just not cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I just feel like you'll have a weight lift off your shoulders without even noticing how much of a weight that person was onto you, or how much that person was holding you back, whether it's like a relationship or a friendship. Like, you just gotta be very aware who's around you, and like know your worth, like as a friend and as a partner. Like, know your worth, because this
a lot of shit gets like draining.
Yeah, like
you know what drains me? Men. I think like I'm not gonna be that girl that's like, oh my god, I want to try girls, but it's like men, like, ugh, like men. Why do men act like shit? Like, literally, like,
would you date a girl?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I would.
Period.
I would date a girl.
Period.
But it's also just like, I feel like a lot of people have like said that like girls are worse than boys, and I'm not gonna lie, I believe it.
I'm not lie. I don't really say anything, because if you're a shitty person, then you're a shitty person. No matter like the gender. Like, I feel like a girl or a boy could do you wrong. Like, it really does not matter. So I never say like girls are worse than boys or boys are worse than girls. Like,
but I think girls are worse than boys.
I never been with a girl or talked to a girl, so I just don't know. Or I never had a friend that has told me an experience with a girl, so I just don't know how that like goes, or if like that statement is true.
I mean, I've kissed a girl, but like,
you have who? I don't know if I would date a girl. Like, I think I could see myself dating a girl, like talking to a girl, but then it's also like the fact that like I've never been with a girl and I don't know if I like girls for real. So it would be like,
I think girls are like very like hot.
Yeah, like, I think like I don't know. Like, I just don't know.
I wouldn't know how to go about it.
Literally, my thing is I wouldn't want to hurt somebody's feelings just because I don't know.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to use you as an experiment.
Like, I would have to like, exactly, literally.
You're not an experiment to me. I just don't know what I want.
Exactly, but I would also want to know if I like that. Like, that's like how.
If you're down to experiment,
hit us up. Like, I'm crying.
Girls love girls where I'm from.
everybody like could go through that phase, like just to experiment, as long as you let the other person know that that's
ahead of
what
time,
you're doing.
like, hey, this might not be what I want, but I'm willing, like, I'm open to trying.
So I want to find out what it is, because I thought, oh my god, I saw this other thing.
About what?
About how there's a few things. Like, this generation is so crazy to me sometimes, and I'm like, I can't believe like I was born in this generation.
Yeah.
But this happened like a little bit ago. But the whole like list that girls
of like dates.
Yeah, the girls were making of like where you will take me and where you will not take me.
The
like
Cheesecake Factory. I really like the Cheesecake Factory.
I haven't been there so long.
It's really good.
I know it's good, but I haven't
why you wouldn't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, like I guess like girls have their certain standards, but it's just like it'd be a little. My thing is like I feel like it'd be a little much.
Yeah.
For okay, I feel like if you're older, like if you're like grown, okay, like I understand.
I don't.
But if you're like our age, like in your 20s or whatever, why do you expect a man to spend like $3 on you on the first date? He don't even know you like,
at all. He's trying to get to know you. Bitch,
exactly.
Take me to McDonald's. Like, you're gonna get to know me when you see me smash this burger. Like, seriously.
I'm saying, like, I don't mind a little cheese. Like, if it's a vibe, it's a vibe.
My whole take on it is, if you can't reciprocate the energy, don't ask for it.
Period.
If you feel like you want to go to a fancy ass restaurant, you can spend that amount of money on someone, then by all means you should be able to get the same in return. But if you're broke and you just can't afford it, but that's what you want and the lifestyle you want, no, I'm sorry, no.
What I'm gonna say is find the person that will do that for you at the end of the day.
There's always somebody.
If that's what you want, then that's what you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like it's a bit much to ask for, like, at a young age. Because, like, at this young age, everybody is trying to figure themselves out. You can't ask for above and beyond from a man that barely knows you. But if y'all were, like, talking for a minute or whatever, okay, I can see, like, step up.
All right, take me to a fancy restaurant here and there.
Yeah.
But I have no problem with the Cheesecake Factory.
Honestly, and I do not, like, I've never been on a first date like with like a man that I just met, don't know nothing about, and he's like, "Let me take you on a date." I never had that happen to me. Right. Like I always I
have actually. I
haven't. Well, I haven't even really been like except for recently.
Like
except for recently, but I never been like on like where a man asks me that on a date he picks me up, he takes me out, whatever. It was a nice experience.
I had that when we did the blind dates. The blind dates I enjoyed my blind date, even though he has a girlfriend now. I
had fun, but I just feel like it wasn't like it was like
because you're older than him.
And yeah, like I'm not like a. I'm 1 year older than him,
but you had to do everything. Pretty much.
And it was just like, but it's like he got his shit together now.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be with him now, but like he got, but like I feel like at the time it was like it was cool, like it was a vibe, but it wasn't like a date vibe. You bought a.
It was more of like we're homies.
Yeah, it was more of that type of vibe.
Like, mine was like a date, like, and then we went on the second date.
And then, they hit it off,
and then like he like got a girlfriend, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna get a boyfriend now. So
no, I want to go. It was really fun.
I would be open.
See, like the stuff we did because we was just like getting over like a heartbreak or whatever.
Yeah,
like. That is so random. Like, why did we go on a blind date? Like,
we were just two heartbroken girls together.
And it worked out, no! It did. And I feel like I'm so glad I can talk about this stuff now because I'm fully healed. Because, like, before I was choking up a little bit. I would have been like,
no, sorry, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, but, yeah, that blind date was fun. But, like, yeah, like, even, like, I've been in, like, 2, like, serious relationships. And I never really did the date thing.
Yeah.
And they both were like almost a year.
Wow. That's really like...
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
It's actually disgusting. Like
no, but I'm like... I say like it's kind of sad, but then I'm like at the same time, I'm like... In my first one, we weren't that old.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like... Yeah, it wasn't much we could do. So I was like, okay, better figure it out. But then I'm like, at the same time, like, you could do something. Like,
we could have.
But my last one, I felt like you definitely could have done something because we were like getting to that age where we're like we can like
we can
do
go
something.
places.
Yeah, like so I'm like It's okay now. But now I'm like, you're gonna take me on a date.
I want it now.
Yeah. And I just went on one recently, like a week or two ago, and it was just like, wow. Like, I couldn't, like, it's just so sad because it's like the bare minimum, and I just like never like he picked me up. What?
And he paid.
And he paid for every little thing. What?
I wish.
I
Oh
was
my
so
God.
astonished. Like, I was just like, and then me, like, I'm so like, I can handle it. So I'm like, every time he was about to like we was about to like,
I always offer to use my card, but I don't
literally
intentionally like
so
plan
I'm
on
like,
using it.
do you got it, or do you want me to send you money, or do you want me to pay? He's
Because
like,
I'm so used to broke.
he was like, I got it. I was like, oh, okay.
As he did though.
And then like we're like walking, he's like, and he starts laughing, and I'm like, what are you laughing about? And he was like, are you like used to like, never mind. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, say it. And he was like, are you like used to broke niggas? Then like, did nobody ever pay for your stuff before? I was like, they know, they did sometimes. I just like, I don't know. I was like, I just used to like offering because I got it. Like, if you need it, I got it. He was like,
but
no.
it's always good to show that you have your own motion. So
yeah,
it's like,
yeah. So I'm like,
if you don't got it, I got it.
Literally,
reciprocate energy.
He was like, no, I got it. I was like, oh. I was like,
I
it
love
was
it.
like one of those feelings, like, because like I feel like all my friends know, like, I do not like help with nothing. Like, I would like do it by myself all the time, whatever. So it was like one of those like, sit down, like, I got it. Like, he was like one of those boys, and I was like,
love
okay,
that for me.
put me in my place again. No, it was just like, no, it was nice. No, it was nice for real.
It was nice. I love that. You know what I just like realized and like had a flashback about?
What?
How much we've like grown, because I remember like we used to just like, oh my God, bitch, do you remember when I was in your room and I called my ex and like, he just was just like, I'm just like,
oh my God,
it.
this, and mind y'all, this was like,
oh my God,
we've known each other since like 7th grade.
Yeah, but we like always fall out.
Yeah, but we never been like close until last year.
Word.
So when she did this was when we just started getting close. Like, we knew each other, but we did not know like in depth. And I
really
think this is honestly, I think this moment made us get closer. This was I think this was the first time you came to my house too.
Was it?
I think so.
No, but I've been to your house like so many times.
No, but like I think this was the first time like you came upstairs and we were like chilling, like,
yeah,
like on a like, that's my bitch, basically.
Yeah.
Like, so she's coming. She's like, oh, and I wasn't in the room when she made this decision. So she like,
hello guys.
So I come in and she's like on the phone. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? I think this is what made us close, because I think this was the first time like I talked to her like aggressively, and then like, I'm gonna let you tell this story because this is your business. I just like
called him because like, okay, we had broke up, but we were under like a mutual understanding that we were like probably gonna get back together. So I got tired of fucking waiting, and I'm like, listen, bitch, I need to know what the fuck is up, because if you don't want to be with me, right. But I called and I was like, so what are we doing? What is this? Like, what's the vibe? And he's like, I'm just not like ready. How are you not ready?
And she was so astonished, and I'm like,
because like are different in private versus like when he knows someone's around, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna act a fucking fool. But in private, it was just, I can't wait to be with you. I want to be with you. Like, I'm willing to do anything to make this work. Then when I call you and I ask you what's up, I'm not ready. You're a hoe and I don't want to be with you no more. So
she's like, what do you mean you don't want to be? I'm like,
what do you mean?
I'm like, literally
think about it, I thought we were getting back together.
Literally hang up. And she did not want to hang up, and I had to bang on him for her. I was like, are you crazy? She's like, starts crying. I'm like, you need to get the up. This is crazy. Like, I don't think
that was crazy, especially because like the background story with us, it was just like the fact that I was willing to give it another try. It was just like, oh,
you know what was even crazier? Like, how much I was like going on her, and I'm like, stand the fuck up, and the whole time
you were weak in the knees.
I was weak in the knees. Like, I was like, I'm over here dealing with my own shit. I'm over here telling her to stand. And I'm like, I should really stop. Like, I should really stop.
Listen to your own advice.
I really should have.
It's growing, guys.
But I have a patch from how much I was dyeing my skunk stripe different colors and bleaching it. It was just so bad. And then, like, I was just like, after the fact, like, I wasn't. After the fact, I wasn't myself. Like, I was just like talking to old boys I used to talk to that I knew I wanted nothing to do with.
Yeah.
And then I was just like spiraling. And like, not for nothing, even he told me that. He was like, what are you doing? he literally told me, like, well, we, like, started, like, after we, like, unblocked each other, we started talking again, and he was just like, what are you doing? Like, you look crazy. He's like, this is not you, and this is why I don't want to be with you no more. I was like,
That's crazy because you're doing exactly what I'm doing. So.
and it was just crazy. So, but yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like me and my friends have been through a lot, sadly,
A lot.
at a young age. And it's like, but I just feel like that made us so strong and like made us mature faster. Even though I still have my moments where I'm like a little childish.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm still growing up, Lucky.
But,
So,
well, it's my last year being childish, guys. Like my age next year is really like sick. Like, what do you mean I'm gonna be 20?
Oh my god, don't even. Don't even, like, growing up low-key scares me. Like,
I swear I still don't feel like I'm 19. I still feel 18.
Like, growing up literally scares me. Like, it makes me want to vomit. Like, and it's just like now that like I pay bills, like I have like a full-time job. I pay for my own shit. I do my own shit. I have a car and shit. I'm just like,
I don't know if I
like,
want to pay bills.
this is like real life. Like, this is real life.
I like the independence.
Yeah,
though.
I love it.
I feel good about like being able to do stuff for myself without having that, because I don't like asking people for anything.
Nothing. Like anything else.
I just want to say, I feel like with the word being inconsistency today, I think that no one should ever settle for less than what you know that you deserve. And I also think that you also have to be easy on people because it is everyone's first time living. But also, don't accept things that bring down your self-worth, too.
Great.
And with that being said,
that is all for our little shit talking today.
Chit chat for the
Word.
day.
Tune in for our next one next month, because I think we're gonna try to do 1 or 2 of these a month if everything goes smoothly, because something always.
Let's try for 2.
Yeah, something always happening, y'all. Something always happening.
Weird.
We just have life. Yeah, I'm just about to say we always have a lot going on, but like, comment, share, subscribe, follow her on her socials. They'll be right here in the middle. And yeah, bye.
Bye.